Yes, yes, THFC, what's happening? The afternoon to the night before. And it still feels a bit bad, man. I wouldn't say I'm angry. I would say I'm more annoyed because it was an opportunity to go into second place and put pressure onto the teams around us. But we don't always get what we want in this game, what we call football, that we all love and adore. But I will say, I just think Frank got stuck. And let's put it down to a weekend of results that was unexpected. Even though Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool in their last two meetings, I didn't see Crystal Palace beating Liverpool. I didn't see Sunderland beating Forest. I didn't see Brighton beating Chelsea. I didn't see Brentford beating United. So I suppose it's one of those bogey weekends of football. Now there's two more games today, and on form wise, Arsenal should get the better of Newcastle. But Newcastle can be that team what causes problems. And Fulham and Villa, going into this game, Villa hasn't won a game yet. And sometimes that's the worst teams to play. Teams that really need points. And these kind of games make it their kind of final. So Fulham should beat Villa, but you never know what could happen. But I just think for me, as a Tottenham fan, if that's one thing that we've got to get out of our system this season, is getting the points what we need when we need them. Because as I said before, this was a prime time to go second and put the pressure on the teams around us, and we just couldn't get it over the line. Do you know what I mean? As I said in my previous video, it was a game of two halves, and I suppose that was Wolves' final, because I don't think they've had a point so far this season. And again, some people will say Dr. Tottenham, blah, blah, blah. Forget all that rubbish. Yeah? We never get a result against Wolves. And Wolves are potentially what we are to Man City. Just that bogey team where you never really get a good result. But going forward, as I always say, if you can't win, make sure you don't lose. And the team and the boys and the manager done that. So maybe we should just be thankful for that. Going into next weekend's game, which is a big game, a must win for us. And maybe by then we should have a few more players come back. I really want to see Kimani. I think he's going to be the difference that we need. Sometimes you just need that player that can drive, take on players and put it in the back of the net. And I think that's what we've been missing out on. I think we're putting too much pressure on Kudus, even though he's a good player, but sometimes it's just not your day. And I think yesterday was one of those days. It just wasn't his day. Look, he hit the post, he hit the bar, came quite close, pushed a good save from the keeper. So maybe next week they will go in for him. But we've got an important game on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not quite sure which day it is, or whatever day it is. It's a must-win game. So let's get behind the team. Let's support the team. Let's support the manager, and just look forward to the good results. But as always, come on, you Spurs.